Hi, it's me again with Corel Draw Tips and Tricks. And while I was waiting on that other video, I kind of started to look at this guitar and I had different lengths. And if you didn't watch that first video, and I actually stated that I would, if I was doing them for myself, I'd have to rotate the guitar to make it perpendicular so I could add my tuning deals on there, but that's not 100% true. You could do it without that, and I'm gonna show you right now. I'm gonna get the parallel dimension tool, and I need a line about 0.45 of an inch, almost a half of an inch. So what I could also do, and this is pretty easy, and if you use your nudge keys, I'm gonna just delete this one. I'm gonna set my nudge, let's see how wide this thing is. I thought it was so big a while ago, but it's not. I thought I made it bigger, but it's only 2.5 inches, so it's less than an inch tall. So I'm gonna set my nudge factor 1.5, and I'm gonna make a duplicate. I'm gonna Control D and just nudge that out of the way. Then I can take this shape right here, and I can get my 2-point line, and I can draw a line there and a line here. And then I can delete the rest of the guitar. So now I've got a line in the shape of that. Now I am going to turn this. I don't want to move that line, but I could do this. And I'm going to put the first one like right on the line. I'm actually going to make it zoom in here a little bit and make it perfectly on that line. Plus a little bit. I want it past that line, but I want it pretty even. And for the video, that's probably good enough. But then I'm going to Control D and make a duplicate of that and move it down here. And then I'm going to also make that just below the line and pretty much perfectly below the line. And then I've already got it selected, but I can select it, hold down the Shift, and I'm going to go to Effects and Blend, and I'm going to add 4 more and hit Apply. Now I can go here and blend along New Path and put it there. Blend along Full Path if I wanted to. Whoop. Okay. I did not, let's see what it did when I went full path. You see it's blending everywhere because I did not break something apart. So if we take our line and go up to Object, well, I'm actually going to have to select it all and go up to Object and break the, I don't want to break the, well, you know what, I'm going to just kind of start over. Not completely over. I'm going to stop the blend. I'm just going to have the 2. Now I'm going to grab the guitar and go up to Object. I guess I want to tell you what. Let me nudge the 2 parts out of the way. I thought this was going to be really easy. And we go up to Object and break the curve apart. Now we can move these back, and then that line is not part of anything. Now we can grab those 2 and we can blend the 4. We don't really have to blend along the path, but we will. And see it's doing that kind of rotation, but we don't really care. Blend along full path and hit Apply. And now we're pretty much even with our keystroke, or with our keys. And now I'm going to go up here and go to Object and break Blend apart, and then grab that line and just hit Delete. And then I can nudge that over. And of course, they're a little bit too deep, but we can take let me zoom in here, change our nudge distance to like 0.25, grab all the pieces, and just, wow, 2.25 is a lot. 0.01. And then we're going to do what we did before, but I'm going to do it a little bit differently. because I'm going to make it weld it and see what happens. Now we've got these. Let's go up here and break this apart. Because if we don't get rid of, if we don't nudge these out of the way, they're going to weld away. Let's make that 0.5 of an inch. Let's move these out of the way. And now let's weld all this. And now we can nudge these back. And now we have a better looking keyboard. And then if you wanted to fill that in, just take your Smart Fill tool and fill that in. And now you have a better looking guitar. They're even, they're spaced out, they're blended together. They're on the same height, and they're on that curve. Hope that made a little bit of sense, and thank you for watching.